Hey kids, Mr. Glenn here, hope you're well. What we're going to do right now is we're going to zoom in to our picture and we are going to just use Alt and mouse wheel here. So I'm going to just use my mouse wheel and zoom in to the helmet here. I'm going to use my quick selection tool, or W, and I am going to go and add in here and just going to start adding away, but I notice that it started to select the outside, which is a bit naughty. So what I'm going to do is just, in fact I'm going to use the plus and make sure that my is rasterized and deselect this, make sure I'm in my astronaut, there we go, it's more like it. So I can see that this piece has Alt and mouse wheel. I can see that this piece here, I'm going to go and change my size of my brush, and I'm going to go and take away this time like that, and just smooth this off. The time spent on this will help as I start to just smooth that out, because I've got some of the reflection here. I might actually just go down into here and add this, because this reflection piece is in, so I'm going to go and hold down Shift and start to add that in. Actually, it's going to go around to the base of the helmet. What I don't want is that the kind of rim of the helmet there where they kind of screw the tops on. So I'm going to go and choose this piece as well, and up until there, that's probably too much now, so I'm going to go and take this away, and just so I've got like the hinge off like that. Get rid of that again, and Photoshop should start to pick it up. There we go, that's more like it. Just move that line around slightly. Use my mouse wheel and roll up. Hold down Shift because I want to plus this, and I just want to get into that hinge. That's kind of what I want. Let's go and try and add that in there, and I should, if I smooth that out, there we go, that's more like it. Let's go and try and smooth that out a little bit, and it should, if I hold down Shift and get rid of this white, just to make it and force it into, there we go, that is more like it. So I've got the hinge there, and I've got this bit, and I've got some reflection in here. What I want to do is actually mask this out, and then it goes kind of strange because once you mask it out, it sees the inside. And what I need to do now is Control and I, and that will inverse it. So that will do the opposite. So Control and I is inverse, it will do the opposite. And now you can see that that is choosing that helmet. So it's got a bit darker. That'll be it for the moment, because we're going to go and add some effects to this, because we can go and mask it. We can go and inverse again, and we can start to, in a moment, in the next video, we'll start to do things to the helmet that will allow us to bring out the reflection of the nebula. So if I Control I again, this is what we want. We don't want it to be see-through, but we want to be able to see the reflection. Right, that's it for me. Good luck.